Center in high definition. This is News Channel 8 on your side today.
It's Monday. Good Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to News Channel 8 today. I'm Rod Carter.
I was going to say, wishful thinking.
Clearly confused.
I'm Gil Gallardo. It is Monday, by the way, September 26th. In headlines this morning, a St. Petersburg police officer shot and killed a suspect just a few hours ago. It happened around 1:45 this morning in the parking lot of the Jungle Prada boat ramp on Park Street North. More details coming up in a live report. On Saturday, Florida Republicans chose businessman Herman Cain as their top choice among 8 GOP presidential candidates. Cain blew away both Perry and Mitt Romney, the presumed frontrunners.
And the wild card race is heating up in the American League East. The Rays hit 4 home runs against Toronto last night, including an inside-the-park home run by Ben Zobrist. The Rays won 5-2. They play the Yankees tonight. Tampa Bay, by the way, trails Boston by just a single game. It is 6:32 on this Monday morning. More news headlines coming up in a moment.
It's okay. We can dream that it's Friday, right, Lee?
Exactly right. And you know what? Monday is going to be a whole lot like Sunday and a whole lot like Saturday. And the fact that we have some heavy rain that will be possible throughout the afternoon. And we're already watching some rain showers this morning on Storm Team 8 Viper. Down, especially on the west. Up to 275, this is eastbound traffic we're seeing here. Let's go ahead and take a look now at the maps. Palm Island over at Honore in Sarasota County. We've got a crash. This one is off to the shoulders, basically in its clearing stages. Not a factor at all. I-75 looks great through the Suncoast area. And in downtown St. Petersburg, we're up to speed with no accidents to report. Also, Lakeland looking pretty good. No collisions at this point. And a great drive coming out of I-4 into downtown. Let's look at the roadways. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Leslie.
It is 6:33. We are following breaking news in St. Petersburg this morning, where an officer shot and killed a suspect just a few hours ago. This all happened about 1:45 this morning while police were investigating a suspicious vehicle in the parking lot of the Jungle Prada boat ramp on Park Street North. News Channel 8's Chip Osowski is live at the scene this morning with the very latest. Chip.
Police are working to clear the scene at this hour. We now know that the suspect who was shot and killed was a man in his late teens, although at the headquarters being questioned. Rob.
All right, Chip, thanks. And, of course, we'll look for more details on this breaking news story as it develops throughout the morning. Also new this morning, the Clearwater Police Department investigating the shooting death of a woman riding her bicycle. This all happened at Palmetto Street and Fairburn Avenue just after 11 o'clock last night. We do have some new information about this. The victim is in her 30s, although her name has not been released. Of course, look for more updates on TBO.com.
Now to an 8 on your side crime tracker alert. If you know anything about a deadly hit and run in Polk County, sheriff's deputies want to hear from you. It happened around 8:30 Saturday night.
Now to our Decision 2012 coverage with the results of 2 straw polls, including a big upset here in the Sunshine State. On Saturday, Florida Republicans chose businessman Herman Cain as their top choice among 8 GOP presidential candidates, actually 9. Cain blew away both Perry and Mitt Romney, the presumed frontrunners. Cain received 37.1% of the votes from Florida Republican activists. Now, presumed frontrunner Rick Perry got 15.4%, and Romney was right behind him with 14%. Mitt Romney won the Michigan straw poll yesterday. The Michigan native beat his GOP opponents by a wide margin, taking just over 50% of the votes. Michigan is the only primary, by the way, that Mitt Romney won during his presidential campaign in 2008. Second place finisher Rick Perry received just under 17% of the vote. Herman Cain finished 3rd in Michigan. Keep up with the very latest on Decision 2012. Just go to TBO.com and search the word politics.
Now to some of the stories happening around America today. President Obama, this area.
The American hikers arrested in Iran more than 2 years ago are back on American soil this morning, and they're talking about their ordeal. Josh Fatal and Shane Bauer arrived in New York over the weekend. In July of 2009, Iranian officials arrested them and Bauer's fiancée during a hiking trip. Iranian officials accused the 3 of trying to spy. Officials released the fiancée a year ago, but held Fatal and Bauer.
They had no right. This was never about crossing the unmarked border between Iran and Iraq. We were held because of our nationality.
Solitary confinement was the worst experience of all of our lives.
Sarah, Josh, and I.
The 3 say the experience has given them a new appreciation for freedom.
Begin our lives anew.
Jellyfish put an end to a swimmer's 3rd attempt to try to make it from Cuba to Florida. Diana Nyad was forced to abandon that 103-mile swim after her team warned her that one more sting from a man-of-war jellyfish could kill her. 62-year-old also was pulled off course by strong cross currents. Naya did make it 67 nautical miles there before having to call it quits.
The Bucs are tied atop the NFC South as Week 3 of the 16-13 victory.
After another wild baseball weekend, the wild card race in the American League is even closer. American League East, I should say, is even closer. The Rays have 3 games left, beginning with the Yankees tonight at the Trop. Last night, Tampa Bay came out swinging. Batters hit 4 home runs, including an inside the park home run by Ben Zobrist. They go on to win this one. The Rays do 5-2. So, with 3 games left to play, the Rays trail the Red Sox by a single game. Last night, Boston won a 14-inning marathon in the second game of a doubleheader with New York. The Sox play at Baltimore later tonight. 6:40. Coming up in 10 minutes, some good news at the pump.
And a dolphin from the Bay Area takes on the King of the Jungle at the box office. We'll find out who won the family film battle.